Alright, we're back with another reaction to Severance. It's been a couple days since I watched the last episode. I'm also using like a new way to control OBS to like record these because I'm just a complete noob at this. So like I'm just using like a WebSocket client that's like able to control like a bunch of the stuff. But anyway, yeah. Next episode of Severance. Last thing that we saw was we found out that the boss person was his neighbor, and we also saw that he had friends that are just absolute jerks, just like rubbing it in his face that like he made such a controversial decision with the Severance program. And then we also saw Petey, the supposed best friend, or his best friend, and your like, or I'm your best friend, you're my very good friend, which I thought was really funny. But anyway, yeah, let's keep it going.
I will be unable to access outside recollections whilst on Lumen's severed basement floor, nor retain work memories upon my ascent. I am aware that this alteration is comprehensive and irreversible.
So your work personage will be waking in a few hours on the severed floor. But the next time you yourself will be sentient will be this evening in the elevator back up.
Okay.
The elevator has a handrail at hip level. If you feel dizzy, I'll seeing the sunrise on his face.
Okay.
You know, he used to drink 3 raw eggs and milk each morning.
Okay, so it's like an actual
They
like
say it doesn't
medical
hurt.
procedure.
Just relax.
Just a drill to the brain. Oh, it's like a little interesting. What is this, the Neuralink?
I'm very excited to meet you.
It's a weird time to snap a pic.
Hey there.
What the hell?
It's okay. Not a problem. I'm at the stairwell. It's going fair. No, she's
Okay, so that's probably when
Wow.
the last episode ended, I think.
You're an inquisitive one.
I don't want to be in there, do I?
You're learning that you do. It's amazing what you're doing.
I feel like you just like write it on like a piece of paper or something and just like, hey, by the way, you've done this like 57 times already.
Hey, old timer. One day down.
Interesting. This is an interesting opening. Like CGI Adam Scott. That's his job to refill the soap and clean the floors? Petey.
You may feel rejuvenated or happy, less tense in the shoulders, spry.
So it's
That's interesting.
9:05. So I guess we're not friends.
Guess not.
I guess not
My
anymore.
current I've got it 96% sorted, which means I've earned 4 of the 5 tier incentives, including the erasers and the finger traps that you see displayed here. One of us gets named Refiner of the Quarter, and that shit gets you a waffle party.
I'm sorry, a waffle party?
Okay, hazards on, eager leaver.
Oh,
I'm a deadlock
yeah.
for that this quarter, so don't get your hopes up.
Mark, sorry to interrupt. I know you're training Helly. I just noticed you removed the group photos from the desk.
Yeah, we're gonna take the new ones at Helly's party to the Sienna file. Now, all the data you see falls into one of 4 essential categories. And we group each line of code and then sort it.
I do think the old photos are supposed to stay on the desk until the new ones come in.
Presents in such an order as to elicit an emotional response in the refiner. Cat 1 numbers, for example.
My job is to scroll through this spreadsheet and look for numbers that are scary.
Sounds dumb, and Mark said it dumb.
Are the numbers bloody?
Hey, Mark, I just printed out the passage of the handbook on changing out group photos. Just might be good to peruse when you're between things. Thank you. Sorry.
It's clearly listed in the handbook here that you can't just swap group
Am I
photos.
trapped here?
In what way?
Like if it turns out I hate this and I want to quit, is that an option?
Perceptual version of you only exists at Lumen. And quitting would effectively end your life. I mean, in so much as you've come to know it.
Damn.
Bar.
Hi, Mr. Milchak.
Well, it would end this person's,
I'm
like
a
this
god
version
at how
of
well I
hers
can
life,
tell you're
I
already
think.
fitting
Right?
in.
Well, my name is Irving, as you all know,
Oh.
and I've worked here for 3
Just the
years.
icebreaker party.
Awesome. What's your favorite?
All mine.
Nah.
Today, I think I'd say...
Sorry, I don't know anything about myself.
I'm sure you do, Helly.
I really don't.
Mhm.
I guess I went home last night, but I don't know if home. I'm sorry, Audis are.
They're
Howdy.
us on the outside.
You saw yours yesterday.
They're like metal detectors for written symbols. A Lumen original, apparently.
That's right.
Sure. Okay,
What?
well, what if
I don't think you're quite getting the game here, Helly. Seeing her here with you all, I'd say she most definitely has a family.
Aw.
So I'll just say that I'm Mark. Been with Lumen about 2 years. And I absolutely love this game.
Nice try, pal, but you said that last time.
Fair enough. Well,
It's like all cringe corporate humor.
and I guess worried that I won't be able to run MDR like he did.
That tracks. I have similar worries.
Storage closet, which we're not supposed to do.
I recall this. I objected.
Thank you for telling me, Mark.
Oh, Mark, you
I actually
fucked
find
up.
your reaction sweet. Though, it is puzzling you have an outburst like this for Petey and not for, say,
Or how do you film to thank you? Petey was just, I don't know if he's got some new job or drunk on a beach or dead.
That's enough, please.
So,
I think this is a good time to remind ourselves that things like deaths happen outside of here. A life at Lumen is protected from such things. And I think a great potential response to that from all of you is gratitude.
what's it, honeydew and cantaloupe?
When he says something, it's best to listen.
I don't care.
Because he can't always be nice like that.
Okay, refiners, let's get this new group photo before the melon bloat sets in. All right, great big smiles. Remember, you're gonna be looking at this every day. Say gratitude.
Gratitude.
Gratitude?
I don't want to do the file sorting thing, or the never seeing the sun thing, or the disappearing friends thing. I just don't want any
We
of
told
it.
you, there's code detectors.
Do you know that? Have you tried? Because frankly, it sounds made up.
We call up the boys. We call up security. The babysitter guy, or like the group guy, he's like, oh man, another code 23. Uh-oh.
Perhaps you better come with me.
Mr. Grainer. Hey, sorry, this is Helly. Helly, Mr. Grainer. Yeah.
Okay, well that kind of
So,
answers my question
yes,
about, hey,
Helly
can
tripped
just
the
leave
code detectors.
leave
That
a
one
note for
is
you.
on me.
solitary.
Oh.
So you're a doula. How many deliveries have you seen?
Oh, yeah.
That's so cool. That's such a high amount.
Yeah. We get 2 a day.
Yeah, this is
Depending.
basically just me on a date, just flustering. Yep.
Lumen.
Yeah,
Like half this town.
and half of me. That was a joke.
It was funny.
A lot of sensitive material, hence the.
So you don't know who you work with or what you do or anything.
I love that just like everybody else everybody else is just asking the most obvious questions.
Like you could get married and have kids and just forget they exist for 8 hours every day for your whole life. That doesn't mess with your head?
I mean, isn't it designed for it to not mess with your head?
For some people, it's the point.
Yeah, exactly.
So as a local, this just feels like a reasonable temperature.
It's like, girl, have you lived life before? Sometimes people don't want to remember.
Minnesota was very cold the one time I visited from my home in Montana.
Montana.
So those are different places.
Uh-huh. So do you
Yeah.
live in Lumen housing?
Oh, nice. The WMC's up for that. The Whole Mind Collective, they're great.
Excuse me? Do you have a moment for Children's Brain Health?
Whole Mind Collective.
You folks have a moment for Children's Brain Health?
We do.
Great. We're trying to get a measure on the ballot to keep megacorporations like Lumen from continuing to
Do
force.
it willingly. I mean, I heard that some of them are so deluded they don't even know they're victims. I also heard that if you're severed, you go to 2
And you got
separate
this drunk to
houses.
do
Is that
this
true?
on an already failing date.
No, seriously, because your past self chose to walk you down here to be an infantilizing prick to people.
Severance is subjugation.
Are you 12 years old? Are you even in high school yet? Come on.
It's just like an insane thing to do, like on a date.
This is Selvig.
Peace offering.
Are we fighting? Sorry, but very kind. Thank you. Here, why don't you come in? I have milk.
Why, thank you.
I guess I will come in.
Experimenting with chamomile, so no hard feelings if you gag.
Oh, I'm sure I won't. Like her doula or midwife didn't really feel like anything.
No.
Wow. These are magic.
Oh.
Magic.
And there would be a small guest apartment in the back, in case I found a new man before I got there. He even drew blueprints, which I keep in my purse.
Well, come by the shop, okay? I'll give you a mugwort bath bomb that'll make you sleep like
The
a
shop.
ragdoll.
Yeah, makes sense.
Where's Mark?
Missed you too.
He should be coming down first now. You don't think that
He's probably sick. They wouldn't bounce him and Petey the same week.
department chief?
Wow. A lot of confidence for a man who once got disciplined for dozing. Sorry. That was...
Yeah.
I can't help that I was hired older than you.
Where's Mark?
Sick or fired? Probably sick.
Hey, they wouldn't have fired him for my note thing, would they?
No. No way. He did a stint in the break room yesterday.
He said he was ill.
She's like, the
Did
break
he
room.
sound ill?
I don't know. He said it was abdominal.
Erasers are mostly decorative, since we don't have pencils. Finger trap is fun as long as you know how to use it safely, but it's really more about what they represent, how far you got in the file. Which is better than it used to be before Mark's freshman fluke.
It's a freshman fluke.
Said this guy was dozing, right? Uh-oh. You're about to categorize the wrong numbers. Or something completely different.
I'm sorry.
Irving.
This guy knew immediately what was happening. Hey, there he is.
Well, to
Been
the
camping
time you
out.
spent dozing from Fix Irving is my and Miss Cobell's trust in you.
I'm so sorry, sir. I'm just so sorry.
But no one is hankering to throw you in the break room.
Interesting quotes on the walls there.
Oh God, a 4.
Don't fuck around. I told you, you'll understand when you see it, so just be patient. My theory? The sea.
The
Huh.
sea.
So what is a desperate humanity to do?
Populate the sea?
Populate the sea. But first, they gotta send probes down to the sea to clean up. So we send the probes down, they send us the data coded, we sense what's eels, and then we tell the probes what to blow up.
I mean, that doesn't sound insanely
This
far-fetched.
is a lead.
Now, Irv thinks we're cutting swear words out of movies.
But what is it? Like, what are we actually working on down there?
I thought without Severance it would make more sense, but they separate us from the other departments. We don't even know how many there are. But I've been reintegrated for 2 weeks now. I've been mapping out the floor. I hid the original for you when I left because I'm the first dipshit that's ever had it. Plus, living in a cold-ass greenhouse isn't hell, but I can't go home.
Okay, so what is it that happens down there that's so bad?
No.
There's this room.
Okay, so he does know.
We go in there when we don't act right.
The break room.
What is that?
I'm afraid you're not sorry. I truly am. I'm sorry. Please read the statement again.
They just torture the shit out of you.
I am thankful to have been caught. My fall cut short by those with wizened hands. Again, please forgive me for the harm I have caused this world. None may atone for my actions but me.
That's the break room.
The break room. Oh, you're going to the break room, aren't you? And damn, she was about to go into the break room. Wait, no, this is the wellness room. That's right. Not exactly a picture I would love to have up at the office.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't
Hey,
think
Christopher
that
Walken's in
I
this?
was on here. Coming out for my session. I was just going in. I was admiring the art while I wait. It broke my heart when they took it down.
It's better here. It's calming. Most people only think of O&D when new handbook totes come in. There's new ones coming next month. Best
More
design
work
yet.
humor? No way.
Now, that's all I'll be thinking about until then.
Probably.
All right, Irving. What I'd like to do is share with you some facts about your outing. Just relax your body and be open to the facts. Try to enjoy each equally.
Interesting.
These facts are not to be shared outside this room. But for now,
I'm sure these are going to be
they're yours
nothing but
to
good
enjoy.
things.
Your outie is generous. Your outie is fond of music and owns many records. Your outie is a friend to children. Your outie is strong and helps someone lift a heavy object.
Yeah, insane.
Your outie likes films and owns a machine that can play them. I'm sorry. Please try to enjoy each fact equally and not show preference for any over the others. That's
Yeah,
10 points
idiot.
off you of now. Please don't speak.
80 points remaining.
Your outie likes the sound of radar.
What?
Your outie is skilled. I'm sorry. Please don't respond to any specific fact. That's 10
Idiot.
points off. For all remaining points will be deducted and the wellness session will end.
Interesting.
That's the resignation. destinations. What makes you think they're being delivered at all?
You gotta let the info smuggling notion go.
Okay, but how good are the scanners? Like, what if you wrote the letters funky, like one of those robot tests?
I've met that guy. He's a fuck. You didn't tell him where we are, did you?
Bert's not a fuck, and no.
I'm asking for the safety of this department. I don't need to beg fucking pardon. We're supposed to like the perks, and all in Lumen's care shall revel in the bounty
Uh-oh,
of the
scary
institution.
number
Don't
time.
pervert.
That.
Yep.
Why is it
You okay? Just fence off the bad data like I showed you. And bin it. Boom. Fucking refined.
All right, Helly.
The numbers were scary.
The numbers were scary. Interesting.
Here's the couch. I'll find you a sleeping bag. And you can use the shower.
What are you trying to say?
You okay in there?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, don't tell me, Peter, you're a bad guy. Oh shit, they're about to switch him off. Yeah, he's about to get switched off. Unless. Oh shit.
You okay?
Daydream. I fell asleep beneath the fudge. I guess this is not the remix. This is what the Lupe Fiasco song samples. But anyway, yeah. Very interesting to see like a little bit more how this system works, and also just like the general concept of not being able to communicate with your outside self, and then in Petey's case having to just like confront that. Well, I guess he elected to have it confronted, but yeah, it's interesting. And then yeah, this whole break room thing, like yeah, you don't sound sorry to me. Yeah, this is I'm liking where this is going.